Здравствуйте, товарищи, and welcome back to another episode of our glorious Workers and Resources Soviet Republic Let's Play. There is yet again a lot to accomplish, a lot to do, both ourselves with personal involvement as well as with, the continued quote-unquote automatic development that's going on in the south. I call it automatic, but obviously it is very manual. Our people are building everything down there, but I just want to, I hit play and it happens is what I mean to imply. I do want to very quickly check to see what's slowing down the construction down south there. I believe primarily it is a supply of steel to the southern construction offices, so I want to make sure that that is all, going smoothly. And after that is done, and after we take care of our wood situation up north over here by Veterinkagrad, we're going to completely, again, revamp our food supply chain. Hopefully, the solution we come up with today is an actual solution, and we don't find the situation worse than it started, but, hey, only time will tell, and that would be upholding tradition, wouldn't it? Folks, as always, if you've been enjoying this series and you would like to see it continue, please don't hesitate to keep letting me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. As always, those likes and comments let me know very quickly what you're interested in watching more or less of on the channel, and on top of that, I do read all of the comments, and just as, I guess evidence of that, one of the first things to tackle is our wood cutting over here. As y'all pointed out, seems I just simply have completely reduced its productivity. That's one of those things that's just like, it's something I so rarely do that when I'm doing a quick problem solve, it's so easy for me to miss that as a potential, because it's just like, I would never change that, or I would rarely change that, so I didn't even check. So thank y'all for pointing it out. But yes, I do read through all the comments, folks. It does help me out a lot. And actually, last session, I received a couple of pieces of feedback of folks that are like, hey, I stopped watching around this episode because of XYZ reason. Honestly, and I will say it again, I want to be super transparent. Folks, if you have any feedback, feel free to let me know. If there's a reason you're like, wow, this is getting boring, or wow, this could be so much better if, or this is amazing because, whatever it might be, positive, negative, constructive. If it's going to be negative, try to be constructive. Don't just say, this is boring, and then expect me to figure out, oh, well, okay, I'm sorry. But do give me that feedback, folks. I genuinely appreciate it. Don't feel like you can't let me know if things can be better somehow, and I will try and integrate it. I can't promise that I'll be able to integrate it, but if it is something I can do, I will try and do it. So, quick overview of our problems. First of all, 12 million. Wow, I didn't notice that. Did that happen last session? Did I notice that last session? I can't remember. 1,700 21 pluses living with their families. Not great, but it's better than it was last time. Unemployment is through the roof, so we definitely have to solve that. Let's go ahead and hit play, let time progress. Let some of the construction stuff happen while we also try to solve some of the problems simultaneously. That's one of the biggest things that has been pointed out in the comments repeatedly that I keep trying to improve on, so let's go ahead and do that, right? So, first of all, down south over here, steel and mechanical components. Now, mechanical components, I thought we had... that could be a problem as well. Okay, so first of all, yeah, we have plenty of mechanical components, no problem there. And steel, actually, we do have a lot of it down over here. So, I guess the real problem is that these guys are not transporting the steel down over here. So let's go ahead and add, it looks like the processing plants are in the plan. Yeah, so it's just a matter of bringing that steel over. So why is the vehicle not coming over with steel right now? Because if you are picking up your steel, let's see here. If you're picking your steel up at this open storage... No, at the Uprisinggrad Road Cargo Station, as you should be. There are buildings down here that need steel to finish the current phase. Yeah, what? Why aren't we working over here? I could try suspending construction and restarting it. That seems unfortunate. All we have is this bus that is on its way over. That's a strange problem. Alright, what about our other construction office over here? We've got this one as well. You're just working on a bunch of roads and some of the processing plants. Well, what if we go ahead and add these two at least? Get them going. Because that is the key problem over here. I'm pretty sure, yeah, even over here, it's all steel. Okay, so hold on. If the huge construction office stops working on some of the other things, what are these roads that you're working on? What are these roads? Oh, these are called roads in the game for some reason? Okay, interesting. Well, you can't work on this one. Can you? Unless you can build from here, which you should be able to. Yeah, resources on the construction site. There are quite a few. Okay. Okay, so we are seeing progress. It's just, we're not... It's not happening quickly enough, I guess. I wish I could see where all the vehicles were right now. Alright, let's do a quick check over here. So, open hulls are what we're looking for. You're not doing anything. Okay. You're not doing anything. You're not doing anything. You're not doing anything. You're not doing anything. Why are none of you doing anything? What's going on? Doesn't make any sense. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, let's do this then. A bit of a nuclear solution. Something's got to be up here. Okay, turn off auto search, right? They're not making progress on any of their constructions down here. Nothing is moving. All right. Get rid of everything. Get rid of it all, and we will assign from the ground up, because something is clearly a problem here, right? So let's start by assigning these two. Do we see movement right off the bat? We do not. Okay, well, the buses are moving. I just want to see if we see any progress just by adding those two, if we see any movement whatsoever. All right, there we go. Okay, we got a crane going down. Something must have been up. Go and double speed it. Another crane going down. All right, good stuff. Another crane going down. Oh, I see. Is that the problem here? All these vehicles are taking down cranes. They don't have room to take down resources. No, there we go. What are you up to? Picking up steel? Picking up steel. Okay, so that was the problem. And that's why I'm glad I go through and check these things sometimes. That is ridiculous. Okay. Fine, though. It's fine. We figured it out. That's what matters. Strange problem, but we figured it out. Let's reassign all of these that I wanted to build, right? And reassign this one as well. I should be able to, yeah. Be able to build this once this is done. Alright, good stuff. Wow. Wow. Absolutely wild. Alright, let's do all that. Absolutely wild. Alright, great. Fantastic. I am so glad I checked, because that just doesn't... Yeah, that's ridiculous. It's fine, though. It's an early access game, folks. Let's not forget. It's easy to criticize this kind of stuff, but it is a complex set of systems going on. I'm sure there is a logical breaking point in the code somewhere, or I'm missing something, but it doesn't make any sense to me outside of a bug. But hey, I'm no expert. It could be anything, right? I'm just glad that we figured it out. I'm glad we've got all these things moving again finally. Okay, there we go. See, that's what I'm talking about. Steel is being delivered finally. All right. Because, yeah, we initially, for so long, I was certain that it was a problem over with the steel supply. And it's about to be. It's about to be. But not... we weren't completely stagnant. We should have been completely stagnant, at least. Now, over here, prefab panels are topped up. Boards are starting to get topped up as well. But that's the thing, though, right? This train that keeps meaning to shift prefab panels and steel is full of prefab panels, because we're also producing prefab panels down over here, right? So we're backed up on prefab panels. So that train, we can actually probably decommission it, or if not decommission it, then stop the provision of prefab panels down south over here. But we're finally going to pick up some boards over here, I suppose. Zavodsk. Oh yeah, okay, you're up there. Oh, sorry, I thought that train... I saw that train come through, and I was like, why are you not loading up? Okay, so you should be... Well, you won't be able to unload your prefab panels, that's okay, but you will be able to load some boards. I mean, what I can do is up over here. Where are we? We're backed up as well on prefab panels. Jeez. Unload prefab panels here as well. And then slowly start to shift the balance a little bit. Hopefully we'll have boards here soon as well. I mean, the tree cutting should have started by now. Yes, great. That's all it was. That's all we needed. That's all we needed. We need people to actually be working at the area. Who'd have thunk? Who'd have thought? But okay, we're good. So hopefully now Boards are being produced, boards are being delivered over here, boards are being picked up, boards are being brought down. Hopefully. I mean, yes, they're supposed to be. Now we've got construction over here. Yes, he's just missing the wood. Just missing the wood. And I do wish... Oh yeah, there we go. That was a huge busload of people. That's excellent. Let me take a look at pop stats again. The unemployment's still high, but we'll work on solving that. What I wanted to get at over here was, okay, we're making progress. That's great. Consuming some of the materials over here. Good. Boards are all we're waiting for. Seems like we're having some power issues again. A little too much strain on the grid over here. Okay. Alright, well, what's supplying you power? This spot over here, right? Well, what's the deal here? Still, okay, still not at 100%. Is it just a matter of not having 20 out of 20 workers? Is that it? We should keep an eye out on that. Because I don't think I've added any extra strain over here. I've added extra strain over here for sure. But that shouldn't be a problem over here. We're producing enough power, I'm almost certain. I think it's only a matter of, yeah, like how many people are at that power plant. So we might need to look at fixing that up a little bit. Alright, good stuff, good stuff. Still waiting on boards here as well. Alright, cool. So that should be hopefully solved soon. Where is our train with the prefab panels? Are you coming through, buddy? Are you coming through? Must have. Gravel train. I don't think gravel is really a necessity here either, right? Are we topped up? We are basically topped up. Here you go again. No wood picked up this time. Like, no boards picked up this time. Oh, crap. That's why. Okay. There's a weird train. We'll fix it once it's emptied out a little bit. That's the downside of... just, yeah, we've got all the prefab panels we need over here now. I might just decommission that train. We don't really need to bring boards up either. Because at one point, we had way too many boards. Now, the problem right now is we don't have any workers getting up over here. Well, we have a couple arriving right now. Good. We have no workers over here. Some are coming through. Maybe I just checked at the exact wrong time. Alright, well, we'll keep an eye on that. What's this building on fire over here? Open storage. We should be fine. We have fireplaces nearby. Or fire stations. Fireplaces. Yes, a fireplace to take a fire out. But for real, though, this needs to be solved. And quickly. There we go. I was like, where's my fire truck? Another fire. Over in Brixtonia. Okay, first of all, I want to see this progress slow down, because that's dangerously high. These guys need to get... Okay, good. Wow. Good. Fantastic. Over here, looks like... Yep. We're shutting it down. Good stuff. It was suggested, actually, that at the hospital here... That's not the hospital. At the hospital here, I should add more ambulances. I don't disagree. R2203. Because we have such a massive population over here. It just makes sense. It just makes sense. Let's also add a few more fire trucks. We've got so many, W50? Sure. We've got so many, buildings in the area. If, like, a bunch of fires start at the same time, we'll be in a lot of trouble, right? We'll be in a lot of trouble. Alright, progress over here is looking pretty good, I would say. I'm feeling good about that. Let's go ahead and get these construction offices working down south as well. Gotta get this stuff done, right? Get her done. Here we go. Work on all of this. And some of this stuff we'll be automating, right? Let's not forget. Let's not forget. There we go. Cool. Actually, I just realized the large construction office down over here should be adding these as well, because I don't think I did. I don't think I went in this close and added these. There we go. That should do the trick there. Add you as well. Oh yeah, gotta work on this. I was like, why aren't we connected to that? Because this is not done yet. And this is not done yet. Alright, cool. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Again, just assigning everything so that these, at least the raw materials are getting transported, right? At least the raw materials are getting transported. Oh, whoop, no. Still want to add more constructions. Thank you. There we go. Done and done. Cool. Cool. Alright, awesome. So hopefully that gets worked on sooner rather than later. 12.3. Money's looking good. Money's not a problem. Previously, one of our bigger issues is really a non-issue now, which is honestly just wonderful to see. But old issues. Old issues continue to be issues. Let's take a quick peek at the food situation over here before we try to solve the food situation at Veteringrad. 6 tons. Are we producing quickly enough? I think the problem is still, yeah, the number of workers coming down over here. Now, I could bring workers down from Uprisinggrad. Of course, I can drive them all the way down from this bus stop down to that bus stop. That is an option. I wonder, well, I mean, it's a long drive, but hey, sometimes you got a long commute ahead of you to get to work, I guess, right? Brixtonia should be sustainable, though. I mean, what I really should do, is move more people to here from Uprisinggrad. You know, when you get old enough, you're done with big city living. You want to return to some small city living, some small town living, some farm life. You know, go ahead and pick up a bunch of people from where? From up over here. Sure. Let's just get a bunch of citizens. There. It's something. Making a little bit of extra, like a slightly larger workforce available in this area. I don't know if that'll be enough, but we just added, what, like 50 or so? I should have counted my clicks. We added a bunch of people over here who are hopefully, again, going to this bus stop, being picked up and being taken down to the various working job opportunities, let's put it that way. And that's the core issue with food at Uprisinggrad and Brixtonia, is the supply of workers to where the food gets produced. Because once that gets solved, if we take a look at our resources situation, crops are looking pretty good over here, right? They're shifting, they're shipping smoothly enough, I would say. Or where we have a relatively constant supply of crops in the area. Where are you going with your crops? To the livestock farm, right. So this is the other issue, is workers coming over here. And they also come from that same bus stop, if I'm not mistaken, yes. That bus stop is a extremely important point. Now, some of y'all suggested that I add another bus stop down over here to separate where the workers go. It's not a terrible idea at all. It's a shorter walk, but I feel like it's tough, because like the stagger isn't bad either. I could easily make a road connection over here and have a bus stop over here somewhere that people can walk to. It's not a bad idea at all. Maybe. Let's see how this solution works with the houses filled up a little bit first, and then we'll react based on that. Yeah, there we go. Food's being made, crops are being consumed. Still a relatively constant supply. Okay, good stuff. Okay, good stuff. Okay, so let's just do a quick check on food. Brixtonia, I'm sure, is fine. Yep, we're good here. And we are, more than good here. Okay, great. But does everybody here have access to food? No, everybody here does not have access to food. Alright. I don't think anything I can do will give them access to that shopping center. Fair enough. So, we need to get another shopping center down somewhere over here. Now, we have a nice complex over here of small schools and kindergartens. Not that anybody is using them, but we have them. We should put the shopping center down maybe over here as well. And that way, folks that live up on this side and on this side should be able to reach it. Quick way to check is to put, well, one down. Now, I want a nice small shopping center over here, I think. Keep it simple. Shopping center, small shopping center. Yeah. Let's go ahead and put you down like so. Or even like so, I suppose. Not getting a road connection, which is always fun. Now, what's the deal here? Should be flat enough. Now, let's check now. Small shopping center. Oh, I see what the problem is. Is that footpath connection. Okay, fair enough. Game does what it wants to sometimes. I understand how the junctions work. It's just unfortunate. in some cases. For my personal visual preferences. Alright. Got a little rotation trick over here. Try and get it to line up nicely. Alright, I guess that's the best we're gonna get. Sure, I'll take that. So let's pop you down over here, not auto-building it. We could use the expenditure of bricks and stuff, right? We have a construction office assigned already. Good, wonderful. So again, we've got bricks to spend. We've got stuff that needs... I say spend, I mean use. You know what I mean. It'll be good. Steel, unfortunately, as well, but it's okay. Put path connection over here. Well, actually, rather, before we do that, let's go ahead and make sure that we have reach here. Really? Are these guys already able to reach the other shopping center? They are. You know what? Damn. Alright, I mean, it's not a problem. I just have to change where I end up then. If you can only reach that far, I guess the shopping center needs to be up over here instead. Funny. That's not what I would have expected. These guys are able to get there. Where does the problem start? Not there. These guys, I mean, these guys are plenty close. These guys are definitely fine. What about back over here? You're fine as well. It's just these houses back over here, right? No, you're able to reach. Oh, you know what it is? You know what it is? The footpath. Let's see. Auto build it. Go ahead and upgrade you. Let's see if that does the trick. It does not. Okay, well, that makes me feel better, I guess, in some ways. Jeez. If I get a connection over here. Let's not auto-build that. I want to make sure it actually works first. Okay, we can pull you through there. We can pull you down there. Connect you over here. Too bad it won't tell me if the connection works, like helps, until I actually build it. Fine, let's commission it. There you go. We can reach. Alright. What about you guys? I'm guessing the same... Oh, no, you can reach. Alright, wow. Well, I'm glad I checked before any resources were actually delivered over here. Let's go ahead and demolish you. We might need it again later anyway, but... Why build something we don't need yet? Let's actually go ahead and sort this out. Get all this stuff done. Auto-build it all. We'll auto-build the rest of it, rather. Go ahead and commission that stuff in a moment. Down there. This up over here. Get all this stuff connected. Make sure people have access to their sports. There we go. There we go. And this connection as well. So everyone's able to get up to here, too. And this as well. There we go. Cool. Wait a second. I don't want to forget to turn that off. It can lead to some horrendous mishaps. Alright, we're all good here? Yes, excellent. We're able to reach everything? Indeed, we are. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so, sorry. Back to checking. I mean, it's all part of the same problem solving, right? Food. So everyone here is now able to get to their supply of food. Food is arriving here. It is stocked up, so we shouldn't have a problem there. Down over here, food is a problem. Okay, food is a problem down here. Is meat a problem? Meat is also a problem down here. Alright, is meat a problem up over here? Meat is not a problem up over here. Okay. So what's the deal then? We've got, let's see, can we catch a truck? That's alcohol. You're loading up on food right now. Alright, it's just a matter of workers producing that food faster. Again, we only have like 3 or 4 people arriving. Every little bit counts, but a little bit slower than I would like. Once we get into a rhythm, we'll be fine. Now, actually, the concern for me is there's no construction going on here anymore. So why are we... I think it's just a matter of timing. There's a lot of workers here often. Just a matter of the timing of the bus arrival, basically. But yeah, so what's happening here? I mean, honestly, it should be all the big trucks. And I would get rid of these guys. Alright, well, hey, let's get to work, right? Let's start revamping the food supply chain. Let's start over here because it's a bit smaller, so it's a bit quicker to manage, I think. Got both you loading up. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and force you, skip past Ruralinsky, or rather, skip past Brixtonia, head to the Uprising Grad Small Barn, and you head to the shopping center. Let's go. Get some food delivered. You are delivering food. This is what I need more of. Why am I using an LZ100? We'll sort that out. You are almost full. I could get another distribution center rather than manually assigning these trucks and stuff. I could do. I've mentioned it before, I worry about distribution centers sending trucks out in time. Maybe incorrectly so, but that's my concern there, I suppose. I do also need to start the construction of all the iron processing and stuff. I just figured I'd wait until some of this stuff is a bit more complete. And looks like, you know, stuff's happening here finally. Which is nice to see. Steel is still the problem, isn't it? Alright, you're done. You head to the depot now. We're going to rework this entire thing. I might actually get rid of some of these. You're done as well. Back to the depot with you as well. Cool. That's 2 of these vehicles out of the way. Do you have any more of these tiny trucks? You're doing clothes. Clothes is fine. Clothes doesn't get consumed as quickly. What else do we have over here? Any more JE300s? Alcohol. Food. You're headed to the depot. Food. You're headed to the depot. Alright, we're good. Now hang on. The LZ100 versus the KMZ 5410. 8 tons of alcohol. Could have been 8 tons of food. Okay, so this LZ... You back to the depot as well. Alright, clothes. KMZ 5410. Alright. These guys are all arriving here. We're going to probably sell them off. These are longer routes. I want to have more than just one place's worth of food being carried, obviously. Right? That just kind of makes sense. Right, so sorry. While they're all getting back there, what's the deal over here? Right, steel. So steel, we obviously don't have any over here, right? Do we have any steel up over here? No, we're low. Very low. Over here, steel has been picked up. I will add another ship soon that just ships crop. But first, I want to try and solve some of the issues over here. What's the problem here? That was an interesting predicament. Okay. Never had this one before. But hey, I guess there's a first time for everything. We have a train with 150 tons of steel doing nothing. Let's export a little less. We don't need the money, right? Exports can drop a little bit. You're stuck here. You're going to turn around and head to the customs house. Should be able to cross over here. And then we should be fine. Yeah, never had this one before. That's funny. Alright, so we're good there. Once you get past that crossing, you're going to release. You're going to release. Yep, good, good, good. You should be unloading. This is so funny. It's such a hot mess. I need to use my prefab panels more. Boards, at least, are finally coming over there. Our steel train has moved. Okay, so what I'm waiting for is for that steel train to drop the steel off over here. We got, what, 100 and something tons coming through approximately, right? 20% is going to get dropped off over here. Let's drop that even more. Just a little bit. A little bit of money. And the rest, 134. We need it for construction right now. That's how export should work. Surplus gets exported. You don't export the needs of the people. Alright, now 100% should get dropped off over here, right? And the ship should immediately pick it up, hopefully. No, what do you... Why? Who told you to move? Who told you to move? Who told you to move? 29%. That's who told you to move. No, get back in here. God, come on. Come on. Get back in here. God damn. Exactly what I was hoping to avoid. Another 130 tons of steel to be picked up. That will make a world of difference. Hey, I said get back here. I hate that they do this. Come on now. Get back there. Yeah, there we go. Okay, steel and bricks. We'll drop whatever we can off over there. Bricks over here are being used up, so that's good. I don't know what for, but they're being used up maybe for rail construction, whatever it is. It's something. All right, we're going to arrive over here. We're going to pick up the steel. We're going to push it back down south. That's going to be wonderful. Everything's going to be great. Everything's going to be awesome. All right, looking over here. Mechanical components being built. Steel is backed up, which is great. That's a problem I'd rather have than not. 49%, I think should be fine. When's the last time this thing automatically left? Like the one time I want it to be more full than not. Don't go to the depot. 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 Come on. Come on. I wish I could go even faster than double speed sometimes. Going to the depot just seems to instantly turn the ship around. Alright, launch. Let's go. You know what? Just make it 100%. We'll do it manually this time around, and then in the future we'll set it to like 50% or something. Everything else seems to be moving fairly smoothly, which is good. Alright, let's keep our eye on this baby. You should actually get your work done here. Bricks and stuff being brought over. Boy. Stuff we do not need down south. But we also don't need over here all that much. I mean, I need to do some more construction maybe. Oh, some of the stuff's actually getting completed, so okay, that's good. But when we come back up over here. Alright, you're here. Are you going to load up on your steel? No, you're not. Alright, there's nothing I can do. I guess between the steel and the bricks combined, it's loaded up, so fair enough. You do you, buddy. You do you. Alright, over here. Very quickly now. Let's go ahead and get rid of all of these, right? Because the LZ100 is 6.5 tons of food, whereas the KMZ 5410 is 8 tons of food, which is technically 2 places it can drop food off at. Now, we're dropping food off at barns, so there is a very high limit to food. So let's keep that in mind, right? Let's go ahead and get rid of all of these. Don't think I'll need them. Okay, let's keep them for now. I'll explain why in a bit. Let's go ahead and purchase covered hull 5410. Just want to make sure that's still the highest food carrying vehicle. I believe it is. 5 ton, 6.56, 3.5. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and get, I'm going to say 3 of them. All right. You know what? I should have done 2 of them. Too late. Actually, 4 is maybe not a bad idea. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and we're going to go to you. We're going to copy your schedule. I'm going to give it to one of these. So you go to the cargo station, you load up the food. All right, let's take a look at this. Load the food, unload 39% at Brixtonia. You go to Uprisinggrad, you unload. Let's go to 30% instead. It's as close to a third as we can get. So a third, and then everything at the shopping center. Everything else at the shopping center. Cool. All right. We have the other version, which goes to the shopping center first. You will copy over as is. Right, so you go to the cargo station, you pick up 100% of the food, go to the small barn, I'm going to say you drop off 30%. To the shopping center, you drop off 30%. Drop the rest off at the small barn. I'm hoping that by having this, like, you know, one does one thing, the other does a slightly opposite thing, I'm hoping that we'll see a bit of progress. Right. These are the 2 different types, right? Shopping center. Yes, these are the 2 different types. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and get rid of you. Let's get rid of you. And let's get rid of you. Just sell them all. If we need to buy them, we'll buy them, right? We've got you. We've got you. Go ahead and launch both of you. And then I can copy your schedule here and copy your schedule here. Get you started, cool. Maybe a little too back-to-back if I'm completely honest, actually. I should have maybe staggered them a bit more, but hey, we'll see how this works out. There is food to be delivered, actually, so that's good. That's good. Now, do I check on wait until loaded? I have it checked on already from the previous setup. All right, cool. Great, so that should do the trick. The smaller trucks are still shipping food. This should solve the food problem. Over time, obviously, it's not going to be instant. It's not going to be overnight. Over time, it'll solve the food problem up at Uprisinggrad. Unemployment is a different issue entirely. What I could do is I could get another trolley bus that brings more people down south. How many people do we have waiting over here at any given time? 107. Like, that's ridiculous. So let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead and buy a bigger trolley bus. 98 passengers, 164, 155. What are our speeds? Ooh, 93. That's a lot faster. But it allows for fewer people. What are you? You're a 68283. Oh, hello. There's a newer one. Oh, no. There we go. Oh, there is a newer one. Yes. 82. Oh, it's a lot faster. And it takes more people on. All right, cool. Let's do 3 of these. I'm gonna copy your schedule over. All 3 of them. All about bringing people down over here so they can be taken across, right? Go ahead and start. Gonna stagger them a little bit. Let's go about halfway up, I guess. Like up to there, maybe. Start you. I wonder what kind of jamming we're gonna see here, actually. That's the question. Hopefully not, is the answer. I would like that very much. Alright, cool. Now that should allow for a constant supply of people. Hopefully the buses stop using the central path. Yeah, there's just a constant supply of workers up over here looking for a job. And once they're able to get down here, again, we can distribute them to all the construction sites. Right, we've got this bus stop over here. We've got this bus stop done over here as well. Actually, are we able to get to construction sites from here anymore? Kind of. Where's our bus? You, buddy. Go ahead and say 50% of the workers. Let's add this stop as well. Cool. And while we're at it, since we're down here, go ahead and assign this, or rather assign that. Road connection doesn't exist. I thought this was complete. Oh, hang on a second. Oh, this needs to be completed. Okay, fair enough. Okay, cool. Sun will set, let the sun rise, and then we do food up at Veterinkagrad. A much bigger undertaking, I would say, but a much more necessary one, perhaps, as well. The solution down over here was pretty quick in comparison, I think. I mean, I'm maybe more worried about it than I need to be. It might be smoother than I suspect it'll be. Right. These trucks are down here. What's the food situation? Brixtonia here. No longer topped up, but that's okay. Looks like a delivery is just about to arrive, actually. Excellent. Stuff, and you still have food, yes. There's the next food delivery coming through. Excellent. Basically topped up, and you still have food as well. Yep, good stuff, good stuff. Wondrous. Up over here, we're gonna start seeing some deliveries soon. The food will get consumed, like, immediately. We are sustaining such massive populations. The food will get consumed immediately. Didn't even see a drop-off over here. It happened, but again, I guess it just got eaten right away. Can't blame them. And you can see how the people flood in as soon as the food arrives. Obviously, they're starving. They're starving. Alright, but you know what? At least we can rest assured that there's some seemingly sustainable supply of food. Now, meat is a different problem. Meat is a different problem. But it is facing the similar issue. Unfortunately, with meat, we do not have bigger trucks. Oh, we do now. Right. I keep forgetting that. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. Again, I thought we were done the food situation, but I forgot food includes meat. Alright, buddy. We just have the one vehicle supplying meat. That is ridiculous. Go ahead and get that. Copy your schedule over for both of these. Bring you back home. Go ahead and see what we can do over here. You pick up 8 tons of meat. You go to the meat storage at Brixtonia. I'm going to see you drop off 30%-ish. Then you go to the shopping center. You drop off 30%. Then you go to the meat storage at Uprisinggrad. And you drop off the rest. I feel like I can do that at both. Sure, let's do that. Let's keep that the same. Again, gotta go to the 29% for the 30%, right? Cool. Start and start. And then our smaller buddy over here, I'll sell you. Bigger trucks, baby. Bigger trucks. Now the problem, obviously, is that we are not producing meat quickly enough. And the reason for that is because we do not have enough workers coming down to this area. Hopefully that is something we'll solve very soon. Yeah, we need a lot more workers down over here. I mean, we have all the forklifts we could have. Alright, what's the deal here? Yeah, see, these guys are just not moving as quickly as I need them to because we just don't have that much livestock. It's a worker thing. It's a worker thing. But where's the bus that brings people down over here? 45 workers split between these two. You know what? That's the problem. That's the problem. Let's go ahead and get another IKR. Where are you? 260? I think it is. 256. IKR 256. There we go. Copy your schedule over to... Whoops. Keep forgetting I have to click on the actual vehicle. And then launch you. Alright, cool. That will hopefully make this more sustainable as well. Alright, that's got to be the food and meat problem solved down over there. Now over here, like I said, it's a bit more daunting, and we have this thing complete, but nothing's being brought to it. So another thing being added to the mix. Got the kindergarten, no power supply. You kidding me? Wow, alright, okay. Guess I gotta move that down a little bit more. Okay, it's not a problem. It's not a problem. Maybe a little silly, but it's fine. It's fine. I should have noticed that earlier. Substation, put you down over here. Seems to cover all of our bases. Does everything else have power? You have power. You have power. Yes. You have power. Yes. Okay, cool. Go ahead and get our medium. Okay, there we go. Electrical substation. Down over here. We can go right down. Why not? That's such a big radius. Might as well use it, right? Pop you down. Let's get our medium wires. Down like so. Oh, you know, I actually like how that looks a fair bit. Oh, except for that last step. Of course, it's got to cack it up right at the end. Pull you down. There we go. Control this, do it ourselves. Halfway, and then to the end. Cool. Pay for all that with rubles. Pay for you with rubles. Done. Power should be supplied here, as well as here. Yes, okay, good. We're good. All right, great. Fantastic. So this should be good enough to start building some of this other stuff. And let's get it going. Let's get it all going. This thing's like halfway done. And again, my hope is to move people up over here, right? All this done. You done. And this will also consume resources that are otherwise just sitting there. All right, cool. So where do we even begin with solving food over here? Right, so in theory, everything works fine. The issue arises, all right, can we fit a road cargo station anywhere over here? That's going to be a huge thing if we can. We cannot. No, I'm not surprised. Again, right, this all worked wonderfully when some systems weren't in the game. Now, this doesn't make any sense. There are much better ways to execute this. Have the output over there. This fire station pulls back or gets placed elsewhere. And we could get the road cargo station down over here, perhaps. Right, we could rework this area a fair bit. The road cargo station would just make it easier to, deliver and pick up crops. Crops already get dropped off over there. Rather than having the connection to the train station, we could have that connection, right? Now, what about the fridge? What about the fridge? Meat storage. It's under food, I would imagine. meat storage. Now, this is small, but again, there's no room for it. Just no room. Now, can I get rid of this connection over here? Why does this connection exist? This connection exists to bring clothes up to there, but clothes don't get loaded up there anymore. Clothes get loaded up over here now, right? So let's see. Oh jeez, this is not gonna help. You. Both of you go to the Veterinograd warehouse. You go to the shopping center direct. All right, cool. So you know what? This road can be removed. This is, when I said I'm gonna nuke it, I wasn't kidding. I'm looking to rebuild. I'm looking to restructure. To the point that I'm really nervous. Part of me is like, maybe I should save, and we can save scum if we need to. But I've kept that to a minimum. The only times I've done that is when I've clicked something and I couldn't rebuild. Remember the time, for example, that the road, I think somewhere down over here, we put a road down, and to try and put something else down, I removed the road. I decided I didn't like my new solution. I tried to put the same old road down, and for some reason it wasn't letting me. That's the kind of stuff that I'm okay with. This is a big risk, but you know what? It comes with the territory, right? Comes with the territory. Steel is being shipped still, right? Yes. Yes, it is. Do we have steel down over here? Just doing a quick check. Hope y'all don't mind. We did. Just moments ago we did. All right, cool. So things are moving. Things are moving. Things are moving. Things are moving. These bricks, though. These bricks are causing me trouble. All right, let's stop loading bricks. We don't need bricks right now. We need steel. We don't need bricks. All right, cool. So let's get to work. Now what I could do is I could get rid of the road over here and get a meat storage in this area, because we have a meat, we have an output over there. Now will it fit? Will it connect? I don't know. I don't know. This is all very tightly packed. We even put it down over here potentially. I don't know. One way to find out, right? Well, okay, we're gonna wait until sunrise, and we're gonna hit play. I'm not gonna pause it. That's my natural inclination, is to pause when we're doing this kind of massive stuff. But I'll keep it on play, because I understand many of y'all would very much like me to keep play going for longer. But sometimes what we're working on can be very destructive if we don't pause. But I guess, you know, people are starving anyway. What's the big deal if they starve a little differently, I suppose, is the justification here. Food is, I mean, it's coming through, but obviously not quickly enough. I wonder if I need more of those trucks just making these shipments more often. It's just a matter of surplus being pushed through. That's all it is. All these trucks being loaded up right now, yeah. We're going to need more. Anyway, so let's go ahead and hit play. And let's get to work over here. Let's get to work over here. Crop supply is kind of low here right now as well. I'm actually surprised at that. Hold on a second. What's going on here? Hey, what happened over here? Was there a fire that I didn't notice? Well, that's not good. When did that happen? When did that happen? Fire destroyed a building. Wow. I completely missed that. May, June, July, August. Holy crap. That is such a backlog. That is not good at all. Wow. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm glad I noticed it now. Alright. Well, that's a setback, to say the least. Okay, let's get rid of you. You know what? That's going to be a real pain to reorganize. Because I did have some trucks coming over here. Ooh, that's going to be a pain to reorganize. Okay. No use crying over spilt milk, or spilled crop, I suppose, as the case might be. Get this grain storage over here. How tightly can we fit you? I mean, is this an opportunity? No. I think this construction makes sense as it was. But can we buy some more space over here, though? I'm not seeing an auto connection on the other side. I'll see. I'll auto build this. There's no time to waste on the movement of crops. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. Overlaps with existing construction. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. That's okay. We'll get rid of this. Get rid of that. Get rid of you. Need to remember to make that connection again. Build grain storage. Like so. Because I want to make sure that I can get the road connection in as well, obviously. Yep. Overlaps with existing construction. Not a problem. Let's get rid of you. Oh, come on, game. There we go. Okay, excellent. Commission you as well. Again, we're auto-building all this. Now the power. Infrastructure. These cables are going there. What did I even... There we go. So you... Medium, okay. What were you connected to? Oh, there we go. Alright, cool. It's so hard to read because there's such thin lines. Alright, let's pay for all that. Jeez. That is bad. For all this, I mean, that's why we keep money aside, right? For emergencies. Alright. Get all this done. Now the question becomes, all the trucks that we're bringing crop here directly. You're all stuck here, aren't you? Yes. Yes, with over 100 tons of crops to move. Alright, fine, fair enough. Open all of you. Oh my god, come on. 3 and 4. Alright, cool. Moment this is done, I'm gonna go ahead and add you to unload, add you to unload, add you to unload, and add you to unload. Alright, cool. Jeez. Well, we certainly didn't solve the food problem. The question becomes the movement of this crop. Why isn't it happening? Just push it over. Don't overstore. Alright, over here as well. We've got all these trucks. Yeah, this is all backed up. Alright. Move all of you. Probably gonna be even more, right? Yeah, these guys are all looking to load over here. You're a part of the agro farm's automated systems. Alright, cool. Okay, unload there. Unload there. Unload here, and I just noticed the problem. Unload here. Couldn't pay for that. Done. We moving? Yeah, we're moving. Alright, good. Jeez, what a mess. What a mess. But hey, you know what they say, right? God. Can't believe I'm doing this. No pain, no grain. Okay. Got that out of my system. Honestly though, that is a tremendous amount of pain. Hopefully the last time we have to feel it. You can't possibly still have an issue. The road has been fixed. I think it's just waiting its turn before it reassesses its movement path. Wow, though. Honestly, wow. 2 months, that's a huge, huge setback. We haven't even started the real setbacks yet. Jeez. Okay, hold on, before I get back into that, I'm just gonna check over here. I need some positive news. We are still loading up on food, eh? Alright. Alright. That's fine. It's like, part of me is like, well, do I not tell them to load up entirely? But then it's pointless. Then the trip becomes kind of pointless. Again, food arrives, it'll get consumed immediately. It's not a problem. That's the purpose of food. At least it's arriving. At least the distribution has started, okay? Alright. Well, let's get to it. Hang on a second. Yeah, there's more of you, isn't there? Indeed, there is. At least 2 of you. Let's go. Alright. Now we're moving. Alright, cool. Now we're going. Now we're good. Now we're good. I do think I should maybe start buying some crops like we had before. 1990 does not look like the end of our crop purchasing. Alright, let's do it. Like I said, we're going nuclear. I don't know if we'll be able to finish it all today, but I definitely like to get a start today. Alright, let's do that. Go ahead and get our meat storage. Because again, it ends up getting stuck. What ends up happening is, well, when things are moving smoothly, meat gets produced, livestock gets backed up, a truck comes, or 2 trucks come at the same time, meat gets emptied out, but it doesn't get produced quickly enough for the next truck over. That's the problem we're trying to solve over here with meat. So let's go ahead and try and get a meat storage down over here. Can't do the infrastructure, no surprises there. It is a very tight fit. Do I move my food factory? Can't do the infrastructure. Okay, you know, there's a possibility for adjustment here, it looks like. Pause it real quick. Demolish you. Alright. Alright, there we go. Too bad I can't do that, but you know what, I'll take it. Get rid of you. There's our meat storage. So long I've said it's not possible, and here we are now. Here we are now. So at least that's at least one thing being taken care of. Question is, where do I want to put it? Where it looks nicest? Here's where I want it. There we go. Beautiful. Pop you down over here. We'll auto build this. We'll auto build this. All right, great. Because we don't need that connection. Now the food. I just wish we had a way to that road cargo station in here. Now, is there actually, hold on a second, is there a small road cargo station? There's this one. There might be a different one in the mods. These are all train stations, right? Yeah. Aggregate, oil, fuel. I could just squeeze you in somewhere. Just squeeze you in somewhere. A little bit of flattening could go a long way. If I see the wireframe, this looks pretty flat actually, so I don't think I can flatten. There's also this again, we can move the fire station over a little bit and then fit this over here using some of the road crossing conveyor belts. But the moment we do that, we need to get oh crap, what's it called? Or the forklifts, a forklift garage as well. So that's a problem I'd like to avoid. Can we not? You know, I could check the mods to see if there's a road cargo station with a smaller footprint. Oh, hello. Okay. Don't know if we'll get a connection. Don't know if we'll get a connection, but it's worth a shot. It would auto-connect if we'd get a connection, right? That's the thing. Well, let's see. Can't score if you don't shoot. I'm gonna take my shot. I'm gonna take my shot, right? So where's that gonna happen? Too sharp of a turn. Okay, that's fine. That's what we saw coming, right? We knew that was coming. Otherwise, it would have auto-connected, like I said. Let's go back to a regular road cargo station. This is chunkier. That was way chunkier, yeah. All right. Okay. Well, that's not gonna work, I guess. It's gonna have to be such a tease. Such a tease. It's just because of that track over there. You can just see at the corner. All right. Let's try this. Right. No harm in trying the flattening, because that tends to buy you an extra, you know, inch sometimes. All we need is an extra millimeter, really. It's so densely packed. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna fly. I think I'm just wasting my time over here. Alright, so then I guess the fire station adjustment is the way to go. I think that's the only way we're gonna make this happen. Yeah. Seems highly unlikely to work. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh. Nah, still the same problem. With the tracks on both sides. I believe the footprint thing is really a bit of a bother, I would say. Yeah, Yeah, because if we add the crossing, then immediately it needs the garage. Could get rid of this track. See, if I get rid of that track, then I'll be fine, but what'll I break? What will I break if I get rid of that track? Or merge it sooner? That's a risk I don't think I'm willing to take. That's a risk I don't think I'm willing to take. Yeah, so I think what we'll need to do is maybe get rid of the fire station or move the fire station further back and rework this. And actually, before I forget, because I already did, let's go ahead and get these guys reconnected, right? Where you at? Like, is that it? Yeah, no. Power is going down there. And what, you just stop there? Okay. Well, alright. Didn't realize it was that big of a step. I guess it is. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Pull you over there. And connect you over here. Cool. I wish, like, you know how roads... like, just give me one of these next to unfinished connections and just make it a clear issue. That would solve that problem. Alright, let's go ahead and fund all of this. At the very least, get all this done. Food will continue as is for now, but at least we're trying to solve the meat problem. So you, all of you, you are from Trainwreckski Slaughterhouse, the shopping center directly, fine. You guys, 3 tons of meat at a time. Alright, here's what we're gonna do with these guys. From the slaughterhouse over to here is what we're doing. And we're getting rid of the shopping center. Slaughterhouse to meat storage. And you as well. Slaughterhouse to meat storage. Get rid of the shopping center. Right. Wait, hold on. We don't even need that. Hold on a second. We don't even need that. Right. My bad. 1.8 tons, 3 tons. You know what? Just sell these vehicles. Sell them. Alright, cool. We just have you then picking up 6.5 tons of meat. So instead of that, I want you to go here. You go to the meat storage, you load 100%, and you go to the shopping center, you drop it off there. Fine. You're good. Go ahead and buy some more refrigerated vehicles. 8 tons is the way to go. Get 3 of you. Might be overkill, but that's fine for now. We can always sell if we need to. So you start over there, you load 100%, and you go over here, and you drop it off. Yeah. And copy that over to you and you. We're going to start. We're going to kind of like stagger this out a little bit because obviously we have no meat right now. Please. What's the deal with you? Crops being emptied out? I think it just arrived. This is a problem. A major problem. That's a huge backup. You're dropping crops off as well. Food is being produced. Who's picking up the food? You're picking up the food. Okay. As long as it's being picked up by somebody, I guess. You are picking up more food. Okay. Taking it to the Veterinkagrad Road Cargo Station. Right, that's what we want. That is what we want. Food over here, we have some. Okay, that's good. At least we have some food over here. Alcohol is a problem as well. Obviously, there was no crops to make alcohol with. So it's all kind of gone downhill momentarily. Wow, man. You'd think when a building gets destroyed, a bigger notification pop up. I just status I was like, yeah, whatever, there's a fire, whatever. Must have been focused somewhere up over here. All these trucks are moving smoothly though. Yeah, this is fine. So this is all back up and running. We have crops over here as well, so that's good. Crops over here. Let's start you up. Steel, bricks, everything over here. What's the deal down here? No steel. Oh, because you're just arriving with 162 tons. All right, fine. Works for me. No steel here, but is there steel down here? There is a little bit. Okay, good. Fantastic. What's the deal here? Waiting on steel and mechanical components. This is done. This is... what are you waiting on? Just work. Fair enough. Fair enough. Doing okay. Doing great over here, actually. Lots of workers coming through. I could add more buses doing the rounds around these parts. Just to make sure these workers don't, yeah, start to disappear. Just head home. Fair enough, fair enough. See, what I could do is these construction offices, I could tell them rather than go up there to pick up workers, I could have them pick up workers over here. I could do that. I don't know if it's a necessity or a good idea even. Alright, we've got resources on here, we've got resources over here. Just a matter of getting the construction actually happening, getting the workers to arrive, and just do the building. Cool. Cool, it's all been assigned though, so there's that. I do have steel here. These vehicles are not moving. Is that because we don't need steel down in any of these construction sites anymore? Do I have to reassign? Do I have to reassign, game? What is this? This is processing plant 2. I may have needed to reassign, which is weird. Didn't have this problem before. I did not have this problem before. But that is very much seems to be the problem. Wow, that's a pain, man. That is a pain. I can't have that happening repeatedly. And if any of you know why that's happening, please feel free to let me know down below. Because I need to, well, stop it. Slowing this down so much, what should be automatic has been, And again, I can turn on auto search, but that clearly, you know, wasn't, doing the trick. Really wasn't doing the trick. Signing all this stuff over and over again is not my idea of a good time. Keep adding, keep adding. What else have we got? You guys, you, let's get this thing done. Alright, cool. I mean, some stuff is getting done, which is great to see, but some stuff is just, yeah, stagnant. Yeah, see, now these trucks and stuff are arriving. Wow, that's kind of ridiculous. Can't keep babysitting all this. Cannot keep babysitting all this. I mean, I could do auto search, see if that kicks things into gear. There. Does it? No, it actually hasn't started sending vehicles out. Now, I don't know if they're unnecessary, but let's assume. Let's assume. So let's go ahead and... I mean, at least steel needs to be delivered, right? We know that. To some of these spots. Alright, how about that? Any movement? Nothing yet. Steel's being brought back over here as well. This is good. Alright, cool. Let's see some movement at the very least. Yeah, this is weird that this isn't sending anything out. Missing trucks with open hull. Are you? I guess you are. I get rid of some of the excavators and stuff. Maybe too many of these. Primarily for road construction at first, right? But times change. Times change. Open hull. There we go. There are you. That should do the trick. Excellent. So maybe the auto search would have worked. Anyway, folks, I mean, 21 plus situation seems to be a lot better. Unemployment is still a huge issue, but you know, we're working on it. We're working on it. Jobs to come very soon, hopefully. The food situation, we've got... Ooh. Okay, no, we still got plenty of food over here. No food over here. No food over here. Oh dear. Well, I mean, the solutions are in place. The only thing that's missing is, yeah, workers coming down over here. I mean, I think I might just add... You know what I'll do? Here's what we'll do. I think it's necessary. It's time to just pick up one of these. All I want you to do is I want you to start up over here. I want you to load workers. I want you to drop them off over here. Unload, let's say 50% of them. And I want you to loop around, and I want you to come over here. And I want you to unload everybody else. that will hopefully help solve the problem. Because now we have 2 buses kind of providing workers to the food factory. And we'll find out. But, yeah, folks, I mean, hey, this was a necessary episode. We did manage to accomplish a lot, including, you know, get the grain storage up and running again. I still can't, wow. Still can't believe it, but hey, it happened. Things happen. So that's one thing. We've got the grain storage back up there, and over here, this, I think, is going to be huge. This will hopefully allow us to meet expectations. And hopefully our people will remain at least fed with meat. Once the livestock starts coming through, obviously, that's still a core issue. Yeah, we're moving slow, buddy. We are moving slow. Missing crops. Just because the train's here now picking up. As soon as the train leaves, do we start... We don't start loading up right away. What's the deal there? Oh, right, because there's a truck that brings stuff over, isn't it? Oh, this is a problem. Oh, you know what? Right. This is a problem. Is a problem, because you are not loading crops and then unloading them here. There we go. Notice it in the end. Notice it in the end. That should be the trick. 9.6 tons of crops. I mean, I could be bringing more at a time, but we know eventually that'll catch up. There we go. Okay, well, I'm glad I caught that before we called it, folks. But this is where we're going to call it. This episode has gone on a little bit longer than expected. I hope none of y'all mind that. I imagine you don't. It is the 1st of September, 1989. We are coming close to solving some of these core issues that we are facing, that we've been facing. Hopefully the supply of meat and all will pick up over here as well. It's all a matter of getting workers down over here. Worker shortage is the wrong word. It's a matter of arrival. So getting more buses up over here. I could start bringing people down from Uprisinggrad. I just don't think it is necessary. I think we're just not properly managing Brixtonia is the real issue. So I don't want to make something convoluted for what should be a rather simple solution. But hey, if I've got it wrong, you think I've got it wrong, you let me know down below in the comments. As always, I'm looking for feedback, suggestions, ideas, thoughts, input, anything. I don't mind. I know some people out there might, but I do not mind, so keep it coming, folks. Very happy with the progress we made today, actually. I do feel like solid... This is like food nuke number 1, right? We've kind of started solving the problem over here. Food nuke number 2 is going to... Well, yeah, it's partially deployed. We got the meat storage thing going. Where is it? We got the meat storage thing going. We just got to figure out the road cargo station. And I might take a look and see if there are smaller ones that we can tuck in there in the mods, or if we have to shift the fire station over and do a whole rework over here. But nonetheless, I'm sure we'll get to it next session, and I'm sure it'll make a huge difference. Folks, if you enjoyed this session, you know what to do. Let me know as the sun rises by leaving a like and a comment down below. As always, a massive thanks goes out to all of my channel members and patrons for supporting the channel on a monthly basis. You keep us alive and running smoothly. And a big old thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, до свидания.